the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Odwani echiremu ewo Japan scores of investors ya na enra omo dwumadie na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ekasa wase no. Majority of them have been left stunned. In fact, they are wondering say edi ensem na mampanyini ka kire yen. Mampanyini in effort to lure investors into this country. Actually, Ghana is very ripe for investment from the Japanese community in terms of agribusiness, agro-processing, manufacturing, digital innovation, energy, and so on and so forth. Nina, as part of the country's effort in trying to enhance bilateral relations between Ghana and countries, BTC, Japan, Singapore, and Omomaka ho. I don't think and a Ghana man back on this visit. Now, interestingly, at the Kodentia, scores of these investors are shocked or my stand with respect to someone. Bampenyini Edi Tuja comes from the backdrop of the kind of trade that is existing between Ghana and Japan. Now, majority of a new man, if you are Japan, cocoa. Now, if you study the history of this country, right from 2021 to 2024, with respect to the exportation of cocoa beans and other cocoa products to Japan, say it here. In 2021, Ghana exported 17,939,800 kilograms of cocoa beans to Japan alone. Yeah, now the worth approximately $85.5 million. This is according to the World Bank in 2021. In 2022, Ghana exported approximately 100,000 metric tons of cocoa to Japan alone, valued at $350 million. That is a sharp increase of the eco Japan in 2021. In 2023, according to the United Nations Comtrade database on international trade, Ghana exportation of cocoa to Japan $100.26 million. Then in 2024, approximately $195.17 million worth of cocoa was exported to Japan. Yana breakdown, yenya $146.03 million yana cocoa beans exportation. $47.22 million cocoa paste in exportation. $1.9 million cocoa powder in exportation. $1.877 million chocolate and other food products containing cocoa. And the trade between Ghana and Japan, about 75 to 80% of it, according to the World Bank, are dependent on cocoa. This is a man paying Japan. Say or to Japanese investors. So Ghana and Ghana a suitable outfit with respect to trader. Majority of it, 70 to 75% of it, are in the cocoa sector. Now the Kodientia, these investors are shocked, are stand say. Ebra na Ghana man paying Japan, Ghana numero, Sabrenwan. Now over 300,000 cocoa farmers, can't actually Ghana man paying say. And adia why ye say all promise woman say cocoa bag under His Excellency Nana Adom Kwaku Addo ni esisi woman ti obemo more than 6,000 Ghana cedis. Now ultimately only 128 cedis per account over 300,000 cocoa farmers in Chirimwa. From this year 2025 and beyond, Ghana man paying functional Jirimu say they are not going to sell their cocoa beans to Ghana. They are going to smuggle it to neighboring Ivory Coast to sell. This is what is giving shockwaves to investors in Japan. Now let's go to the actual story as carried out by the High Street Journal Business News Magazine. Ghana's cocoa sector is facing renewed turbulence as a coalition representing some over 300,000 cocoa farmers has threatened the government to divert their entire harvest to neighboring Ivory Coast in protest against the government's newly announced farm gate price for the 2025-2026 cocoa season. The Ghana Cocoa Board on August 4th set the producer price at 51,660 per ton, or 3,228 per 64 kilogram bag, reflecting a 4% increase from last year, which according to the farmers is a negligible increment compared to both production cost and regional market dynamics. The price falls short of the government's pledge to pay 70% of the free on-board price, which should have yielded around 6,800 per bag. Theophilus Tamakulu, Vice President of the Ghana Cooperative Cocoa Farmers and Marketing Association, warned in an interview that this gap will result in the drive mass smuggling across porous borders. Mr. Kwame Alex, the 2024 National Best Cocoa Farmer, underscored the scale of the problem. There is about 700 Ghana cedis difference between Ghana's price and that of the Ivory Coast, and this will create incentives for smuggling, he noted. Smuggling has long been a thorn in Ghana's cocoa trade. Cocoa Board estimates that more than 160,000 tons of cocoa were siphoned off to Ivory Coast and Togo during the 2023-2024 season. These have become losses that weaken both revenues and local supply. Rising input costs add to the discontent. A single bottle of insecticide now is selling for about 150 Ghana cedis, while it was selling for 70 to 75 Ghana cedis under the previous government. While equipment rental now is 100 cedi per day, this representing a sharp increase to the 50 cedis per day we were being charged under the previous government. The announced price doesn't cover our cost, the cocoa farmers lamented. If I am close to the Cote d'Ivoire border, Mr. Alex Tamakulu said, probably all my cocoa beans will go to Cote d'Ivoire because this government has not been fair to us. This government lied to us. This government is cheating us big time. Analysts warn that without urgent dialogue and pricing adjustments as soon as possible, this current producer price has eroded farmers' confidence, and the over 300,000 cocoa farmers have reiterated that they will prefer selling their cocoa beans to the neighboring Ivory Coast. Tiane da wono. Ka randia besi mayenka. Nimyasa ni biasi ni pegna. Ene da hoyi. Over 300,000 cocoa farmers. Chiremwa. So mbeto mu cocoa beans diama Ghana ban die. Kanu obetwa je to mwashe. Yo Ghana ban kanu kre. Ghana ban ye dadafo. Ghana ban ya dadawo. Enei what the cocoa price compared here omo enuanom nya wo Cote d'Ivoire difference ni over 700 Ghana cedis. We decide na omo ton 70 cedis and ananado and they omo ton 150 cedis. Farm equipment na omo call rent e de beye adwuma omo cocoa farm wa nanado time na ye 50 cedis and omo 200 cedis. Meanwhile, who got to cocoa boma just 120 cedis na the count. Unam campaign, and I was showing boss say, yes, you see one. Now also munya 6,000 and above. It didn't to me. And nothing in the investors say what Japan. I am so much worried because high. And near my export to Japan, 70 to 75% of it a cocoa product. Yeah, me did break down amount. They say, oh, no country. Say Ghana is ripe for investment into Omra. Then cocoa farmers in Sua, or Monedo cocoa, yama beans, yato, cat yatra by say, or more prefer some beton or cocoa product at Yama neighboring Cote d'Ivoire. Now, who can't say, yeah, free Japan, and Ranye investing in what? This and many more. And then they are my investors in Japan. I stand because their number one source of export, which is cocoa beans, is slipping away from their hands and it is entering into neighboring Ivory Coast because this government lied to the numerous cocoa farmers out there.
Let me put some say, hey, it is a summer, Saka Vital or catch a Ghana for and put the 4 ye. Kwaku, Mr. Mintiano. On to Nansenya Sababy by Miss Mintiano, Mintiano, and go for more 2 year good security for say, it is the mark of Vitella, Becky Can Ghana, Mantiana. To the stairs was saying for commercial shampoo and for yes, Namenteda. Oh, maybe part of the day. Oh, I want to meet a friend who dreams head. And yet, in fact, maybe me will be Budia. What should dear Cavitella, I yell my Ghana, and someone can find penny for, including President Mahama and Wankasa, I saw from penny for, and from penny for in Nadia, and yet. They have no business.
No, tribe will be anywhere when it's
not. I could put the 54. Hey, I saw Kafa.
Say, I'm paying a make us say, as you try to be a sure Ayana.
Eh, Huaku, da,
NDC, and Rami can say, I am a woman say, and ne NDC for say, me and Cassentia man penny, your mamma. A bria, attend ye, a bayer institutionalized our Ghana, a brand this group position.
What,
eh? Sabrina ni hu Kevin Taylor.
Yo.
Sabrina ni hu Chini Jonas. Young John say Young John. Sabrina ni hu Hannibal David nom. Any a host of others are a be popular through Atem Didi. Atem Didi no lucrative to the extent say and no obi a pride in who say udidi Atem. Na ni unu trend for aba. Say ye kubi kasani yesu akaseti amampani a. Baby obia na yakwochen edna bankran.
Ah, yes, also be come penny.
Nana maybe say enti e ma mienu ye ndred omo fin share so bankran. I remind you omo. Enti say so court ni ho.
E bi ni ho.
Kumasi nyina court ni ho.
Police su ni ho.
And I get ya henkwa wo adweso. Na ye dna fa asia bankran. Ha mbi say enti adweso no court ni ho.
When say that financial law to the state. That bia.
Yes,
they should be careful.
I'm just wondering.
They should be careful.
Oh, eye say di ho. Ebe she nipa ni mu anase ebe ne den. Eti satem de ne de wo hwe ensam na even gonon. NDC penny fo ankasa ensam wo mo ka fa president Akufo-Addo ho en na ban ho no. En na Nsem-Pii ni bia so be ka sansem ni bia. On be ka so mo ka koche no. On be ka so mo koche no.
Ah, kwaku.
On be ka so mo koche no.
Hey, Dabi. Everyone na jopa me said that spend the time. Eti Nsem-Pii. Look, on mine no cry, I was on the chelpa. I was on mine the chelpa. And ma a friend say, fight to comedy mo. On mine is on the chelpa maum. Cause of my cash. Me tear back on Nakavitella, I saw a chehinimo. A sabo kafa pano. I felt nam na how to forward it. Say, hey, et yomuka way in our ha. And the sanitary and the Akufo-Addo dear. Yes, so they did democracy very yasi. So much because some way you know, penny for being no some you know, a fan penny for Sadia. Near you be ashy. Now, way, you say, fatty comedy. I day. Will be a aquatic talk live. I'm a will be a baby casa. I'm my fatty comedy go apologizing. Yet, your waste car at fatty comedy not to about 5 days.
Got it.
Hey,
me say, a bedroom 2028. John Dramani, Mahama presents. Oye start taking no. Ye ka free SHS. Dudu ananado esia. ye be che ono nkrofo dodo ochi
and no you see good look aduaba omudua ye no
yes
atendi aduaba no
yes
and na aso abai enti mabun be koso adiomatem on be chi Ghana for nya
that's the justification no
yeah
is am tie no
bebre
ba ko say omukofa ekradon ko wu
yes
ekradon ko wu ye na this was a platform na ni age ekradon ko wu ekradon ko o mani age say ekradon ko wu
for say na ekradon ko kaseti adwoma
no ba anope wu ka bibi efa raf hu wo ye sure say wo ye fa ne say ka ye fancy comedy na me na me kan asem na raf na kana wo ye sure say ka me na mo
adabi na wona akobo MPP ni bia say
na koye the raf koye wo police Senate hospital Great Hospital wa wo ye sure say nam ho
dabi da michia jesibu ako say settings mu promas na me fa kwanya we so na me jesibu ako ene fa wax ni opay mo no mo ma da true friendship edi
oh yes
if is omo che omunua no say wama no omo ya de pa say omo da odo decide che omunua ba see say mumu bia na okoye sa mo asem no Rich Hospital no ma anka ye de for 64 infantry battalion for ene ba be chiom
yes
na ye de o ma hye enke de o be hye yi ni mu amoka yi no mo de ko akono enumu na anka de o be hye ba health minister ko no okofage no wie no o se wasan so class at committee
yeah o man the thumbs up
at committee say omonko kohwem
committee ben
so ti there some be kind o se the abrante ne ye no ye nya say ye boni din boni ne ma no ye nhye ni nkran so wa ya
o de me fa say mente atin say me service mo opinion let him what do onko so be do
no me ka omo project insult attack on people no say omo defend it
hey kwaku plain asem any pebusa simple questions not deputy chief of staff Stan Dugby at nasi as sani atim didie o kan wo cheche no de ama wo kan wo cheche no de kwaku bebia economy suru se ebe aka se de enkofo besi edi o mampanyi Mahama atemo no ama ebuo ni via any garden say bi mu because the na end this for the show said no na anche na start bear fruit I say the baba ko pele chef for mu na epia bebre it is one fruit from the chef for mu no kwaku multiples na ba am ready
Twini Jonas live no now koso a NDC for ni gu ase
no mo say
in fact my main draw attention enko very into ochema we a very important so abria mampene akufuado fellow Ghanaians abro pene akufuado ye fellow Ghanaians no say o ye fellow Ghanaians na kona kohwe NDC for didi natem ne nsem mo trofa no
what kind fellow Ghanaians na no mu atini no
ma kona kohwe opa obi anko back abra covid bae no na kono we dia mo mampani mo Jubilee House Facebook live
no ma
ko di mampani
no ma say screenshot
no ma circulate e wo social media no ma share
yes
ko fellow Ghanaians covid time fellow Ghanaians a broadcaster na mampani ye no ko official we nya obi ayu ko official Jubilee House Facebook page no na hwe fellow Ghanaians no na hwe attendee ene threats a na nkrofo etro ho de ma Ghana mampani ena mampani Mahama ena afede wo kasa wo kumase a na ya chew na do ahye plim na do aba do ahye kam na do aba nkran wo kasa wo ha na ya chew na do aba nkran kasa wo ha ende on fa criminal libel on imre
ena no de adwuma
no on fa officially on fa ko parliament no monyintum na ehu sa fe Ghana obi antimi nkasa bi omo fa criminal libel law no famra na Ghana ye nyina ehu se yaka ya no atum obi antimi nkasa gono the impunity a ekoso Ghana and na so for din civil society for ayedin and na him for enkasa because o ko kasei ebi afruma ye ma ebi so aja se me dwene me ho mobo me dwene me ho na mo so de ti on baby and no bi antimi nkasa Ghana for nyina ayemum and obi antimi nkasa and ye hwe ne me na ka godon oman ayetim na onye professor na wafa professor title ato ho so na institution no a
eye na
adwuma no na watwera brew na ne yiya no na watwero de akwakoma chief of staff
se maami ye wi
onye professor oko school wo ye doctor ni we are surgeon na eno kra na yama akwa kakra bi so be ye agent say part time be charge kakra kakra bi ni ade na fa so ni ma bi so what I say na wa ye yi a na wa fa professor no na wo de born ho mrani then you get the impetus and the audacity true say munu di tiage tech for and we regulator no and the chief of staff ye de krata no command no wa ye din government na ye din because go on and now parliament NDC Nsem-Pii on the chairman of the Economy and Development Committee or the fake doctor na Jesa Pusu no. Dr. Rashid Tanko computer also the fake doctor and or the J no. And na mami we use no or the fake professor Eje and NDC Central Regional Chairman
Ansa Sansa Dali. The friend say
Ansa Sansa Dali. Na unu sesa ne sadia
Ansa Sansa.
Oh ya na ino kan. This is Dr. Ansa Sansa Dali. Health and how I miss. Wow. Enkwasi asam na ewrai e dia kwakwa no other place o. National Health Insurance. Go no, she health professionals. Any a man for what
Pro Max.
A what junior what Ghana ha akọ school. No mu nyina eguo. Ne afa se sansa news se sansa dan hwan. Ne yesi ed na kwakọ sabord no so. And this regional chairman Central Region ono so onye professor. No the professor to no so. What I say? And yet Ghana memo ne yeso san kwase asem we so. Ah? Enti maame no obi a pani bia ni fie. The constituency into pani bia ni ho ti aban no pani bia ni ho obefre na ka che ne say
communication
aban pani bia ni mo obefre na ka che ne say jansemuru a wodi no aban bia ni ho obeka che ne say onya nsemuru na wodi no na onya professor manifa professor title ento ne ho so nti obi ani ho na obi a ye din ogodon
yes
obi a ye din obi an kasa
waku aban no almost say a QNet government.
Oh, okay. And the QNet ampa.
A QNet government.
When you piram. When you men's good government. We are QNet government.
Now when na umuti efa say you do call
Germany.
Na wakwa Nigeria. Na e ho no mo na omadu wa bigina bonte.
Na pe hotel bi anim do wa bigina.
Abigina say kasa.
Na e o video. Kasa wo Germany.
Kasa wo Germany. Na wo twem na omo record. Nesi for busu afọ na bese maye no omo afọ de am say ho na wo eso mugu omo say good time ba kumu e wo Nigeria sa na ba wiye me say this government is full of conmen. I'm telling you na eye propagandist government to the extent say adibion baby akwakwa settings he sabi producer enipa afrim why na say me buy na enye ne mobo minimo obi a no organ na wo say enipa nwotwe afrim ya enya ne mobo some politicians dey put na enya wo mobo kura people ba kwaka se bia we too extreme agent no NDC ni free ha no MP ni free ha na what about if you follow so military officers and so